Here we go. We're setting our second LumberCon decking board. This will have a whole deck of LumberCon in a few minutes. I'm going to get the butte. Yeah, you know what? Don't put them all down yet because the butyl's got to go under it.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to leave enough room like that.
Why don't somebody go get coffee here? I'll get money. So what my top worker mentioned to me is we can't put the butyl down yet. So we're going to run a dry run first. We're going to set the boards in place. And then we're going to come back and see the distance between the fire pit and where these are. So they're going down pretty cool right now. You get a chance to look at them. We got to figure out what to use for a spacer too, so we can be on. But we're going to use the butyl method to install. So it's a dry run. So in less than 10 minutes, we've got this much of the deck laid out using LumberCon. And we're debating whether we need to use butyl as a fastener or we're just going to fasten the ends of the board. It's so strong right now and stable that this is 6 foot on center and there is absolutely no deflection in this board. I probably could have gone 8 foot, but the frame member underneath is a good solid structure.
Made by BP.
So, made by LumberconUSA.com. So we finished up with the first section, and lo and behold, the measurements we took before we laid this out worked out just perfect. So now all we have to do is flush up the ends, and then we can start screwing down the outside edges of the board. We're going to have fun with the fireplace. We know the fireplace is only 46 inches. The boards are 48, so we'll be back at it in a half hour or so. We'll show you where we're at. So we just took a measurement of how square we've got down. We're at a perfect we're at almost perfect. 279 and an eighth versus what? 279 and a quarter. So we're 1/8 of an inch off square, which in 20 feet, corner to corner, you can't see from my house or your house. The boys are good. Look at those rock solid boys. Boys to men. So we just took our skills into coping, and the product copes very well. I mean, you got to learn how to use the saw, but we coped it around the fireplace, and we'll backfill that with what we call cracker dust, and it'll seal it up. And finished off the end cut here. So 1 down, 10 more to go. So what we do is we score the first line first. Bring the saw around to score the line. And then we just keep following the line. That's the best way to cut it, back and forth, score it, and then cut it that way, not to try and cut it all the way through at once. Hi, this is Brian. So what I'm trying to do here with the concrete lumber, what we call LUMBERCON, is to make sure I drill through it and hold it down. I'm making sure I use a impact hammer gun that's only battery operated. You do not want to use an SDS drill, hammer drill. It will not work. It will blow the back end of the board out. So here's what we do. You set it down, come closer now, just come in close. Oh, figures. With the drill bit to fall out, we'll see how much time that takes. And that's it. So when cutting with concrete, make sure that you've got at least a fan or something to blow the dust somewhere else if you're not going to use it with water. Another option is for water, but we're in the great outdoors and we don't need it. So he's hoping a round circle right now to go around the fire pit. You can see what we're doing here. So we're coping that while I'm putting down the screws that are going in to hold the outer perimeter board. That's all we need to do. We only need to screw it on the outside. There you go. This is the stair tread we're cutting out now. So you can get this close to accuracy. Pretty good.